Live. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Chad here with my monthly beer review. Actually, I might have a few. I might do another one tomorrow night, but found this beer at the beer store. I think this is a Founders CBS inspired beer. This is New Holland's Dragon Milk, which I reviewed like 10 years ago. I remember I did a trade with Dan. I forget his last name. He was the endosymbiosis or 𝗕𝗓𝓃𝗧𝓃𝗥 explorations or whatever. Anyway, New Holland Dragon's Milk Reserve Maple Oak. Why will this focus? So it says bourbon and maple syrup barrel aged stout, 11% ABV, bottled. Wow, this bottle is almost a year old. I thought it was a new product. It was bottled June 18th of last year. So who knows? I've never seen this in my beer store before until today. So I can't imagine it was sitting in there for almost a year without me noticing. Anyway, hopefully it was treated well in the last 10 months or so, but we'll see. So let's give it a whiff. It definitely has like a vanilla character on here. Vanilla, kind of a coffee creamer, like really sweet, like a coffee with like a ton of cream and sugar in it. I don't think I would go as far as to say this is like really roasty. I'm not getting roasted malt. I'm getting like the wood, the vanilla, black licorice, maybe some black grape in there. Very, very chocolatey. It smells very sweet. No harsh booze, no rubbing alcohol, no solvent, anything like that. Appearance, I don't know, just inky black, and it had a pretty nice, and still does. I mean, it's only like half a pinky, but for such a strong beer, I'm surprised the foam's holding there. It's kind of like a soda consistency, not really cream froth, but so far so good. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Yes, it is. It's quite a sweet beer. Not cloying sweet. It's not like so sweet that it's making me sick, but yeah, very, very, very sweet, and it does kind of remind me of CBS because, like they say, maple syrup. So I'm wondering, like, if it's back sweetened, where they just make the beer, bottle it, and then, or well, before they bottle it, they throw some maple syrup in there, because like with CBS, they're barrels that previously held maple syrup, and then is it then bourbon and then the beer or something like that? But I don't know. This is just saying reserve bourbon and maple syrup barrel aged stout. So I don't get it. I mean, I guess I probably could have looked it up on their website and see what they say, but this to me tastes a little faux. I'll say it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste like super authentic. But it is tasting a lot the same notes that I was saying on the aroma, like coffee with a lot of cream and sugar. Definitely getting that. When I call it especially bitter beer, there's enough dark malt base there to keep it from being super sweet and cloying. In fact, that the bottle is 10 months old. Might have something to do with it. When this thing was fresh, it might have been like sticky sweet. Um, I get almost like a Kahlua kind of flavor there. Yeah, almost like a Kahlua. Um, Tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of like a smokiness in the aftertaste, but um, yeah, I mean this is good, and it's nice. It's 11% ABV. To me, this feels like it's 8, 7 maybe. Very smooth alcohol. Mouthfeel is it's not quite as big and ballsy as you think it would be. Um, I mean, well, I wouldn't say it's medium, but I wouldn't say it's straight up full. It's very, very smooth texture. Carbonation is probably on the lower end. Certainly not flat. And it finishes like a tiny little bit of bitterness on the finish, but it's also a lingering like vanilla or some kind of candy aftertaste. So you ever eat like a Snickers bar or Milky Way bar or something like that, and just like that aftertaste that you would have, that sugary, confectionery aftertaste. This is kind of similar to that. Yeah. So this beer is not refreshing. Not that 11% ABV Imperial Stout ever really could be. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not amazing. I think, like I said, to me it seems a little faux. I'm not getting like a ton of bourbon character on this one. To me, it's like standard American Imperial Stout with like an added vanilla or maple syrup kind of flavoring. To me, it seems back sweetened, but I could be wrong. And I am surprised that the mouthfeel is just a tad thinner than I would expect. Like I said, I'd actually say it's not that it's not that it's medium, it's not that it's full, and it's not that it's medium full. It's kind of somewhere between. It's like medium full bodied. And I will give it credit for 11% ABV. Can't smell it, can't taste it. No heat in the throat or anything. Very smooth. To me, this is more like a dessert beer. It doesn't. I don't think this is quite in the same caliber as your Bourbon Counties or your KBS or something like that. This was like a junior kind of version of that, and I think that's kind of what they're going for. I think it's better than those damn, what are they called, Alltech Brewing, the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel series. I always find those beers pretty gross. And those beers are faux. I will say that those ones seem very, very fake to me. This one seems, it's certainly more. This one is certainly more authentic than that, but it's not close to. Why do I still have this box? I didn't throw this out a long time ago. Yeah, so it's not in the league of this beer. Actually, this particular beer wasn't all that great, but you know what I mean, the Bourbon County brand in general. So rating, let's see, aroma. Inevan was doing styles. I think it's was it 34B, especially wood aged beer, with a base style of 18C Imperial Stout. Yeah, aroma 8 or 9. Appearance, I'm not going to full 3 on that one. Frothy head, some lacing. Didn't notice any. There's no sediment or anything in there, so yeah, I can actually see through the bottom of the glass. It's clear, nice ruby kind of color. Yeah, full 3 out of 3 in appearance. Taste, like I said, it tastes pretty good, but it's also kind of faux. So, if we're going to style, it's hard for me to say more than like 12, maybe 13 tops. I'll say 12. So, yeah. So 8 plus 12, 20 plus 3 on the appearance, 23. Mouthfeel, good drinkability, smooth, comfortable. It's just a little thin. See, I think I go 3 out of 5 on mouthfeel. Bring us up to a 26 overall. It's good. It's not great. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. So that's what, a 31. Yeah. Yeah, I think 31 out of 50 is fair. Anything over 30 is a good beer. And, personal preference, I think it's good. I would drink this again. And it's not super expensive either, so that's nice. But I think on Untapped, I'd probably give this. I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5 on Untapped, maybe 3.75, maybe. But yeah. All right, so there you go. New Holland Dragon's Milk Reserve Maple Oak. You know, I had the regular version of this a few months ago, and I was not impressed. Did I do a review of it on this channel? I don't remember. But I like this a little bit better. It's just a little more. Maybe it's just that kind of vanilla candy flavor to it. It's, you know, it's just a little added bonus taste. So, all right. Thanks for the one person who is watching this while I was filming it. And I'll see you guys whenever. Cheers. Bye. $4,500.